Dear brothers and sisters, let me take you on a journey into a vision so chilling, so profoundly terrifying that it has the power to shake even the most steadfast soul. Imagine this, a man of unshakable faith, Saint Don Bosco, renowned for his deep love for saving young souls, is granted a glimpse into the stark reality of hell. Not just a dream, but a divine revelation. Why? To awaken us, to steer us away from the devil's traps, and to remind us of the eternal battle for our souls. Before we dive into this haunting vision, let's pause for a moment. Reflect on the world around you. Have you ever wondered about the subtle ways the enemy operates? It's not always dramatic or obvious. It's cunning, quiet, disguised as beauty or pleasure. Now imagine a guide pulling back the veil, revealing what lies beneath. This is where Don Bosco found himself on a fateful night in April 1868. And this, my friends, is where our story begins. Don Bosco's vision opened in a barren wasteland, a desert stretching endlessly, lifeless and oppressive. But then his guide led him to a path, and oh, how beautiful it seemed. Lush hedges, vibrant flowers, and an inviting calm. Yet beneath its deceptive beauty was a hidden darkness, a sinister trap leading straight into the abyss. As he walked, Don Bosco saw young souls drawn to this path, unaware of the horror awaiting them. The snares were everywhere. Pride, envy, impurity, laziness, anger, all cleverly hidden, waiting to ensnare the unsuspecting. He saw their faces so full of confusion and fear, some falling by their own choices, others pushed by friends or led astray by whispers of false promises. Can you imagine the heartbreak of watching people stumble, unable to help, knowing they're walking into eternal ruin? But the vision didn't stop there. As he approached the gates of hell, a horrifying inscription loomed above. Here there is no redemption. Don Bosco watched, helpless, as a young man, his face twisted in terror, crashed into the gates with a thunderous roar. Beyond them were chambers of fire, endless and unrelenting, each one a new depth of torment. The cries of the damned echoed, desperate and agonized. Among them, Don Bosco recognized some of the very souls he had once guided. Can you feel his despair, his plea? Is it all for nothing? Yet his guide offered hope, urging him to keep fighting for their salvation. The most harrowing moment came when Don Bosco was ordered to touch the fiery walls of hell. Reluctant, but obedient, he did, and the searing pain was so intense that it jolted him awake, screaming. His hand, swollen and blistered, bore the scars of his vision. A physical reminder that hell is not a myth. It's real, it's horrifying, and it's waiting for those who choose the wrong path. But here's the good news. Don Bosco's vision wasn't meant to paralyze us with fear. It was meant to ignite hope. Hell may be real, but so is God's mercy. His grace is always within our reach, but we must choose it. That's the message. Stay vigilant, pray fervently, resist the snares of the enemy, because salvation isn't automatic, it's a choice, one we make every single day. So, my friends, let this vision be a wake-up call. Let it push us toward repentance, prayer and vigilance. Share this story with your loved ones, warn them, guide them, and above all, choose wisely. The stakes couldn't be higher. Thank you for joining us in this sobering reflection. If this message has stirred your heart, don't leave it here. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more messages of truth and hope. Let's work together to bring souls closer to God. Until next time, may the Lord bless and protect you always.